everyone, Miss Ashley here, and today we are going to have a frozen drawing party. See if you can complete all 3 drawings with me. First up is Olaf. Here we go. Let's start with the top of Olaf's head. So I'm going to start on the top right side of my paper and draw like an upside down U shape, like that. And it's kind of slanted just a little bit because his head is going to be tilted. Okay. And then I'm going to start here on the left side. I'm going to curve a line up and down, over. It's going to come back up like that. And this part's going to be his big smile. All right, next let's work on his mouth. So we're going to follow this same kind of pattern. I'm going to draw a line down and over and up. And then for the top of his mouth, I'm going to do a curved line down and it curves back up like that. Okay, and then at the top of his mouth, I'm going to draw 2 little lines facing downward. And then Olaf has big front teeth. Perfect. All right, next let's draw his eyes. And he has 2 round eyes. And I made his eyes kind of like touching. And he has a carrot nose. And I'm going to draw some lines to make it look like a carrot. And let's draw the little circles on the inside of his eyes. All right, now for his eyebrows. Let's go above his eye, draw a line down and over and connect. Same on the left, straight line down, curve line over and connect it. Now let's draw Olaf's hair. And his hair is just like sticks coming out of the top of his head. So we are just going to draw some kind of curvy lines coming out of the top of his head like that. So straight line up and down and up. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this. Next, let's draw Olaf's body. And I'm going to start here on the bottom of his face near the left side. And we are going to draw a rounded shape for the top part of his body. And then let's go right underneath and draw a bigger shape for the bottom part of his body. Now let's draw Olaf's buttons. And he has one big circular button on the top and two on the bottom. Okay. Now let's draw his feet. And in this drawing, he's almost like kicking up his feet. So we're going to draw a foot on this side and a foot on the bottom. Perfect. All right, next let's draw his arms. And Olaf has sticks for arms, so we're going to draw a line straight out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little bumpy. And then little fingers at the end. All right, and let's do the same on the right. We'll start right about here and draw a long stick out, and then draw little rectangles at the end for his fingers. Perfect. Our Olaf looks great. Now let's color. Our Olaf is so cute, and he's ready to play in the snow. Up next is a beautiful snowflake. Let's start with the base of our snowflake. I'm going to start at the top of my paper and draw a line straight down. And then I'm going to draw a line across. And I'm going to try to make my line the same length as the first one. Okay. Now between those lines we're going to draw another line. Now we're going to make like a big X. And notice that all of my lines are crossing right in the center. And one more. Next, I'm going to start with the details near the center of my snowflake. So I'm going to start right down here and draw an angled line up. And then in about the same spot, I'm going to draw another angled line up. So it almost looks like a little X. And we're going to continue this pattern all the way around. So starting here, we're going to do a line up and a line up. That looks perfect. All right, now pause the video if you need to finish that step, but if you're ready, we're going to keep going. Okay, for our next step, I'm going to start on this center line at the top, and I'm going to draw a V shape like that. And then right above that, I'm going to draw just a smaller V shape and connect the two. All right, so let's go to our next line. Draw a V and a smaller V and connect. And let's continue this pattern all the way around. And we want to try to start our V's at the same spot on each line. So our goal is to try to make this snowflake symmetrical. All right, and last one. Okay, and our next step is let's go right above this V shape, and we're going to make the same shape but just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to make a smaller V and an even smaller V and connect it. Okay, let's continue that all the way around. All right, and last one. That looks perfect. All right, our last step, I'm going to draw little circles at the ends of each line. So a small circle there. And let's go around our snowflake and try to draw the same size circles on each line. Perfect. All right, now pause the video if you need to finish those details, but if not, I think we're ready to color. Our snowflake looks beautiful. Our final drawing is our cute reindeer Sven. Here we go. Let's start with his nose, and his nose is like an oval shape, and I'm going to draw that in the middle of my paper. Okay, and then on the inside, I'm going to draw two more smaller ovals, and that will be his nostrils. All right, now let's jump up here to the left side, and we're going to draw his head. And his head is gonna curve around, in, out, and then back in. And I'm gonna leave an opening at the top because we're gonna have to draw his antlers. So start over here on the right, curve out, in, out, and back in. All right. All right, and now he has like two white or like gray patches on his face. So I'm gonna start over here on the left, curve around and connect to his nose. Same on this side. I'm going to start here, curve up, and connect. And then he has two round eyes. With a smaller circle in the middle. Now let's draw his ears. So on the left side of his head, right in this top area here, I'm going to start his ear. I'm going to draw a line out, and it's going to curve down and up just a little bit. And then curves back around and connects to the side of his head. And then he's got a line like that. All right, on the right side, I'm going to start up here. Little curve line out, and then back in. And then draw that line right in the middle. All right, the next part is going to be his antlers, and his antlers can be a little tricky. So right here at the top of this line on the left side, we're going to draw a line down. It's going to curve across and up. And then we'll bring it down to right about there, and that will be like the first horn on his antlers. And then starting here, I'm going to curve out and up. And back down. Up, and then back down. And then we can draw a little horn coming out the side here. And then we can do another one here. All right, that looks good. Let me just clean up some of these lines. All right, and let's do the antlers on the right side. And we're going to try to make them about the same size as the left. So we're going to start here, draw a line down, curve across, and then a line up. We're going to try to match this one right here. Curve around and down. And now we're going to try to make a line that mirrors this one. So I'm going to go out and up. And we're going to draw a little horn that comes out on this side. And then one more little horn at the bottom. And connect it. Let me clean up some of these lines. And notice that they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty close. All right, now pause the video if you need to finish the horns because I know they can be a little tricky. But if you're ready, we're going to keep going. And let's connect the top of his head. We're going to connect the line right there because his horns are like coming in front of his head. All right, next step, let's work on his body. I'm going to start over here on the left side underneath his face. And we're going to draw a curved line in, and then up. And it's going to come to a point in the middle of his body. All right, so let's do the same thing on the right. And connect it. All right, next step, we're going to draw his legs. I'm going to start on the left side and draw a curved line down and out just a little bit. And then let's go in just a little bit right here, and we're going to draw another line that comes down the same way. And then I closed off this line with like a little zigzag, because that's like the fur that's going to be going over his hooves. All right, on the right side, we're going to start up here. Curve line around and down. Go on the inside. And then connect it with our zigzag line. All right. Now to draw his hoof. Start here at the bottom of his foot. We're going to draw a little line out. It's going to curve around and come back. And then he has a little split in his foot like that. All right, same on the right. Curve line down, come around and up, and draw that split in his foot. I'm going to make this one just a little bit shorter. Okay. Now let's work on his back legs. So start over here on the left side, on the side of his front leg. I'm going to draw a line that comes out, in, and back out again. And we could do that same little zigzag pattern. All right, so curve out, in, and back out. So this picture is almost like he's sitting down. And now let's draw the hoof on the back. Curve line down, up, and around. And put that little curve in it. And on the right side, curve line down and around. And that little split. Okay? And let's go between his front legs and we're going to draw a line to make his belly. All right, I think that looks great. Now let's color. Sven looks so cute. Now pause the video if you need to finish coloring. Thanks for drawing with me. Have a great day.